Welcome to our explainer on Amazon SageMaker Data Wrangler. Today, we are breaking down a really powerful tool for anyone who's doing machine learning on AWS. We're going to see how it tackles what is, without a doubt, the biggest time sink in the entire field. Okay, so let's dive right in by talking about a problem that every single data professional knows all too well. It's this sort of hidden time sink that can derail even the most promising projects before they really even get started. If you've ever tried to build a model, you already know the answer isn't the algorithm itself, right? It's not the complex math or spending hours tuning hyperparameters. No, the real challenge, the thing that eats up most of your time and energy, is something way less glamorous. Get this. Up to 80% of a data scientist's time is spent just cleaning and getting data ready. That's right, the huge majority of the work happens before you even start training. It's all that tedious, painstaking prep work, hunting down missing values, fixing formats, and trying to engineer new features. This is the bottleneck. And this is the exact problem that Amazon SageMaker Data Wrangler was built to solve. It is designed to take that huge 80% chunk of time and make it faster, way easier, and a whole lot more efficient. The best way to think about it is like a state-of-the-art kitchen prep station, but for your raw data. It's this single place that helps you clean, chop, and organize all of your ingredients, in this case, your data, long before the real cooking, the model training, even begins. And the real power of Data Wrangler is that it brings all these essential prep tasks together into one single integrated environment. You can pull in data from all over the place, you can explore it, visualize it, clean it up, and even automate the steps for later. You're not bouncing between different tools and scripts anymore. It's all right here, designed to work together perfectly. So how does this all work in practice? Well, Data Wrangler organizes the whole thing into a really clear, repeatable, and honestly very logical workflow to get your data ready for ML. It follows this simple but incredibly powerful four-step flow. You import your data, you transform it, you analyze the results to make sure it's good, and then you export it for training. So let's just walk through each of these one by one. First up, import. This is super easy. You can pull in data from all the usual places it lives, whether that's a data lake sitting in S3 or a data warehouse like Redshift, Snowflake, or Databricks. It's built to connect directly to where your data already is, which is a huge time saver. Okay, next step, transform. Now, this is where the real magic happens. You get access to over 300 pre-built transformations for all the common stuff you need to do. But here's the best part, you're not locked in. If you need something super specific, you can just write your own custom code in Python, SQL, or PySpark right inside the tool. So you've done all your transformations, but how do you know if the data is actually any good? Is it ready? Well, this is where Data Wrangler's analysis feature is just brilliant. It can automatically generate this comprehensive report to check your data's quality and health. And this report is like a full diagnostic for your data. It starts with a summary of any big issues like missing values or outliers. Then it actually analyzes your target column and even builds a quick preliminary model to estimate how well it might perform. And crucially, it ranks all your features by how predictive they are, so you can see right away which ones matter most. This analysis helps you spot some of those really subtle but critical problems automatically. For example, it can flag potential target leakage. That's a classic mistake where your training data accidentally includes information that the model won't have in the real world. Catching something like this early on can literally save you from building a completely useless model. And finally, once your data is prepped and you're happy with it, you can export your work. Now, this is so important. You're not just exporting the clean data file. You can export the entire repeatable workflow itself directly into a SageMaker pipeline, a feature store, or even as a simple Python script. And that ability to export the whole workflow, that's what truly elevates Data Wrangler from just being a helpful tool to being a core component of MLOps. It's about bringing that same discipline to machine learning that DevOps brings to software engineering, automation, consistency, and reliability when you go to production. I mean, just look at this comparison. It's a fundamental shift in how you do data prep. What used to be this slow, error-prone, completely manual task, it now becomes a fast, visual, and consistent process. It lets data scientists stop being data janitors and start being model architects, focusing on the actual design instead of the cleanup. All right, let's bring this all together. Why is a tool like this so valuable? Let's just zoom out and look at the big picture and the key benefits it brings to any machine learning project. So, what does this all really mean for you? Well, Data Wrangler radically simplifies data cleaning. It helps you create reusable, automated workflows that you can actually use in production. It gives you visual tools to genuinely understand your data better and to spot issues early. So, in short, it's not just about saving time. It's about creating more reliable, more understandable, and production-ready models because you're building them on a rock-solid foundation. By turning the most time-consuming part of machine learning into a streamlined visual flow, Data Wrangler frees you up to focus on what actually matters, building and innovating with great models. So the real question is, could a tool like this, a visual, automated prep tool, completely transform your next project?